Why are rugby player numbers 115 confusing? Imagine trying to learn a new game where the numbers on players' jerseys don't always match what you expect. That's what makes rugby player numbers from 1 to 15 a bit tricky at first. You see, these numbers aren't just random. They actually tell you what role each player has on the field. But because of different traditions and regional differences, the system can seem inconsistent. In rugby union, the team has 15 players split into 2 groups, 8 forwards and 7 backs. The forwards numbered 1 through 8 are the big, strong players who do the heavy lifting in scrums and lineouts. For example, the number 1 is the loose head prop, who helps hold the scrum steady. The number 3 is the tight head prop, providing strength on the other side of the scrum. The number 2 is the hooker, who hooks the ball in scrums and throws in at lineouts. The numbers for and 5 are locks, who jump in lineouts and push in scrums. Numbers 6 and 7 are flankers, who are versatile and do a lot of tackling and contesting for the ball. The number 8 is at the back of the scrum, controlling the ball and linking with the backs. The backs, numbered 9 to 15, are generally quicker and more agile. The number 9 is the scrum half, who passes the ball from the scrum or ruck to the fly half or other players. The number 10 is the fly half, the main playmaker who decides how to attack. The numbers 11 and 14 are wings, who run fast and try to score tries. The number 12 and 13 are centers, who combine speed and strength to break through defenses. The number 15 is the fullback, who covers the backfield and often starts counterattacks. Now, why does this system seem confusing? First, because different countries use different numbering styles before they standardized it. For example, in some early British teams, the fullback was numbered 1, and the number 8 was 15. That's the opposite of what most people see now. Second, some positions have different names depending on where you are. For example, in New Zealand, the fly half is called the first 5/8. Third, within the same numbers, players can have different roles. Flankers, for instance, have a role called blindside or open side, which can be confusing for newcomers. Fourth, team sheets and media sometimes list players in different orders, like all the backs first or all the forwards first, which adds to the confusion. Lastly, players can sometimes be bigger or smaller than typical for their position, and some might even play roles that aren't exactly what their number suggests. So, understanding these numbers takes some time. You need to know the division between forwards and backs, what each number stands for, and how regional traditions have shaped the system. Once you get familiar with the roles and the history behind the numbers, it becomes easier to follow the game. The layered system, with its mix of physical demands and specific responsibilities, is what makes rugby player numbers from 1 to 15 seem confusing at first. But with a little patience, it all starts to make sense.